Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Filler Up is this little card game about fixing cars that are broken down from a mechanic kind of theme. And you're going to put your thinking cap on the shelf for a second. This is a game for the littlest of gamers. All they're doing here is looking at a card with a problem and finding a solution for it. You may have the solution or another player may have the solution. And you guys just kind of cooperatively just match these cards up. It feels more like an activity than a game. It's really not a winner and a loser. You continue going through the deck until everybody has played their cards and found the solution. And you kind of talk about it and work through it, I guess. It's more like a learning activity than a game. It's okay. Now, it teaches a little bit of cooperative nature to little kids, but I'm thinking like 2, 3, and 4-year-olds would probably enjoy this game. Once you're a little bit older than that, I don't know that this is going to appeal to you too much. The cartoons are pleasant. I think there's a little bit of leap of faith. You have to look at the details in the cards. Oh, this had these 2 guys in it. He's in this one. And kind of have that critical thinking as you're going through. Like I said, probably more of an activity than a game per se. The rules don't include it, but I guess you could play until somebody's out of cards. But then it's just the luck of what order things come up. There's really no game to it or decisions to be made whatsoever. So I think this is more of an activity than a game. I think it's fine for the younger gamers. 2, 3, 4 years old, I think they'll get a kick out of it. The artwork is pleasant. That's about all that you're going to find here. So here is Filler Up by Game Right Games. A little bit older of a game for 1 to 3 players, 4 and up. You can see the different little things going on in here with the cards. It's a long box, as you can see. We'll take a look at the rules in a few minutes. And then the components that you're going to get, here's some cardboard, are these pictures that you'll see. And the artwork is just reminiscent of a different era, if you will. But it has different things going on with cars. If you have any kids that are into cars and this kind of artwork, it will definitely be exciting for them. Then you have your little gas tank here, which is super cute. It's a little spinny thing back here. It's kind of flimsy, but it is put together for you with a nice little center here, so it should last as long as you take care of it. And you can get plenty of these in here, these little car things that you'll have. And the artwork is super cute. I think it's going to appeal to kids and to families and to parents. Everything is really nice. So these are okay, about what you would expect. The box is a little too big than it needs to be, but those are the components. Here is the rule book, if you will. It's a long piece of paper here because that box is so skinny, and it kind of folds out, and there you go. That's everything that you're going to need. Some black and white pictures here, just the components. The contents are listed. You don't see a lot of pictures or examples. The other side is blank. Would have been nice to put an example of gameplay or something on the other side here, just so you can understand what's going on. But it is black and white, and here you are. So to set the game, you're going to get your service station here. It'll be all set to 5 unhappies, and you take your 5 all fixed cards. You can tell they're all fixed because they have the smiley face on them as opposed to the frowny face on the cards. So you have your 5 that match your color. You can see I'm Gasoline Annie, and this is Gasoline Annie's Fix-It cards. Then you take the Fix Me cards, and you're going to put these aside and shuffle them up for all of the players, and you are ready to go. So what you do on your turn is you flip the top card over, and you take a look at it, and you ask the other players if they can help, or perhaps you. Then that player will take their happy card, and they will match it up and say, yes, this guy was looking at where to go. I was able to help him with the map, and then he would score one of these and move it up. Then he would take both these cards and play this in front of him and say, I am happy to help. Then you'd flip over the next card, and you would do the same thing. You would look to see which card will solve it. This card will solve it as it looks like his muffler is dragging, and you would say, happy to help. And then you take this card in front of you and move it up. The game ends when everybody moves their tank all the way up, and you've solved all the problems all together cooperatively, and that's how you play the game. There really isn't a competitive mode to it. You're just trying to cooperatively get all these done and match the cards up. Who should buy this game? Anyone who kind of likes this problem-solving aspect. You're going to look at this game and kind of know if it's for you or not. Smaller gamers, 2, 3, 4 years old, I think it'll hit that market pretty good. If you got a little tyke who's really into, let's say, mechanics or cars or fixing things up, they may get a kick out of this too. Everyone else need not apply.